MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Jack Flaherty. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And here is C.J. Cron. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. And out number one on the grab. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One strike.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Young drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds here.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
In there for strike one. 2 out, space is empty. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound now, Paul Skeens.
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Akil Baddoo. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one is inside.
No strike.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Misses inside. And that's ball two. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first on the run. One up, one down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Spencer Torkelson.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Javier Baez in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Bounce to third, and he can't come up with it. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
One out, runner at second. Here's Riley Green, 4th in the American League in batting average this year. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Baez over at second, 1 down. That one to first. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds gets under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's O'Neal Cruz. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Flaherty back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. Well, caught him looking on that 4th pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
And the batter now, Stone Garrett. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Garrett hitting 5th in today's lineup. And they traded for him earlier this year. 1 down, base is empty. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next offering upstairs. Second inning here, no score. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now Liover Peguero. And that one is inside ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Baду makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
The catcher, Henry Davis.
So digging in, Henry Davis. And first offering is fouled off. Garrett off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll do it. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And the pitch. And a foul ball. Out there to center. Garrett makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting 6. The second baseman,
Colt Heath up now for the Tigers.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
That misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Crone. And there's 2 away.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Digging in, Jake Rogers. That one missed.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Strike 1. 2 outs.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball inside. And now 3-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Jace Young.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
ground ball left side. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Tigers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Down the third baseman, number 19. Here comes a pitch. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Strike two. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Paul Skeens. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. And takes low for ball one.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. Green settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. So the Pirates batting order turns over. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, C.J. Cron. Outside corner, there's a strike.
One strike.
Top of the third, no score. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and we are still scoreless. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Jack Flaherty. Skeens back to work. Lifted in the air, right field. McCutchen has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. That catches the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's two down.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Baez stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. That one pushed foul. Two outs. That misses the zone. And a count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Tigers fail to make any noise. Still no score. Back here in Detroit, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Andrew McCutchen. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
One ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a good eye there. And there's a ball.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that's ball four.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch.
1-2.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. McCutchen into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Righty to the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. He's 0 for 1. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In the air, left field. Carpenter should have this one. He's got it. And there are two down.
Now back, the center fielder, Stone Garrett.
Next to hit, Stone Garrett.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That clips the corner.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
McCutchen at second with 2 down.
2-2.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and we're still knotted at 0. Back in Comerica Park. Bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Riley Green. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one not close, and the count's full. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him swinging.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
2-1.
Fastball for a strike. In the air, out towards right center. McCutchen makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Up the middle. Cruz out to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero. The pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Peguero measures 6 feet even, 24 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Green squeezes it. One down.
Now batting, catcher,
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the third baseman. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. And here it comes. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. The Pirates yet to pick up a hit here. That one called a strike, and now 3-1. Out to short, Baez. And that is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith.
second baseman,
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. Keith checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
now batting.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first with 1 gone. And up next for Detroit, Jace Young. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And a count 1-2. The pitch stays alive. At the belt and fires.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at first, one away. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Stepping in, Jack Flaherty. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Two outs.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. That one back. Out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Akil Baddoo now at the plate. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. And that just misses.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Paul Skeens. And the right-hander back to work. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. You'll take those move hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
So the lineup flips over. Up next for the Pirates, C.J. Cron. Gets the call. Strike 1. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
There's the strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one just misses. Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Here's a 1-2. Caught it, looking for the K.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Kicks and fires.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And another ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. O'Neal Cruz waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
2 outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Throw on to Torkelson, and that is that. So another inning in the books, and the no-hitter is no longer part of the story. It's the Tigers 2 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the shortstop, Javier Baez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And now 2-0.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Ripped towards third. Gathers and throws to first. Baez gone on the play.
Number 31, Riley Green.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Crone. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That's a slider for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that's too high. Two down, nobody on. That one is hammered right field. McCutchen going back. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now Spencer Torkelson. That's in there, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. The wind of the pitch. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Movement in the bullpen. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Lang also getting ready.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that,
oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 20 on the year, and they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Stone Garrett. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Flaherty maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering is in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up. Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. Peguero having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. On its way to the corner, but it's just foul. The tying run at the plate. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball. Too low, and it's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Runner at first with no outs here. Bounce to the right side. Torkelson tossed to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Henry Davis will hit next.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next pitch in for a strike. And 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Flaherty checks over to first, and he's back. The Tigers leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late. Tying run at the plate. That misses. 2-2.
One plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Righty delivers. And a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Jack Flaherty won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Tigers, Will Vest.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 on, 1 out. Now the third baseman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Aguero over at second. Davis over at first with one away. Fastball for a strike. Base hit center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, and he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Jake Fraley. Big spot for him here. And fires in a fastball at 95.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Vest picks to first, and he's back in easily. The 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Laser could be extra bases. One run's in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the Pirates leadoff man, C.J. Cron. Golden opportunity right here. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
McCutchen swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Roansy Contreras.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Colt Heat up now for the Tigers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. Reynolds brings it in. One up, one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rogers up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dauri Moreta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Chapman getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Davis makes the grab for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One ball.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. And the pitch. That one's in there. And a count 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Cruz out to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Tigers are shut down there, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Faedo on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Buddy Kennedy, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing third base and batting up, number 70, Buddy.
Brian Reynolds digs in now.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
A wind and the pitch. That's off the mark. Ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That's a little bit low.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, left field, down the line. Carpenter tracks it down for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and now they're out in front. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Garrett, batting with one down, takes a strike. Faedo, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Trey Winginter preparing to come on if needed. Wentz also throwing. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Hooks and misses. It's a strikeout. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
It's down on strikes, and that's the third out. Cannonball coming, and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Dauri Moreta.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the third baseman, Buddy Kennedy, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And a pitch. Hit in the air, right field. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Akil Baddoo, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. A little bit high. And that's ball 1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Shepard loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Pickoff throw. Baddoo dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And now the 0-1. To third. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back at Comerica Park, we go to the ninth. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Faedo back to work. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. But the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here's a 1-2. Got it by him for the pole. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Key Brian Hayes.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And a good eye there. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. Breaking ball inside. Now 2-0. Fastball for a strike. The pitch. In the air, left side. Carpenter pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
And here's the first baseman, C.J. Cron. Out to short, Baez. Over to first, Cron retired. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Pirates 4 and the Tigers 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Shepard.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Riley Green getting ready to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The pitch. And that one missing low. He caught it behind his back. And very nicely done for the out.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
He's 2 outs away. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That one in there across the letters. And he deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Up and in. Now 1 and 2.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
Hard hit, could be extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. Save! Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one at triple digits.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. With the winning run at the plate, we're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Keith in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. The tying run is 90 feet away. That misses. And the count 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
One strike away. And another ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Two now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base.